Hey, it's me, Mario, and
Yoshi!
and 3 drinks down. We're here. Yeah, we're not gonna do this voice all night, but Mario's here to drink with you. And she can't say anything but Yoshi, so Yoshi! All right, yeah. That kind of sounded Russian Mario. I don't know how that worked out. What's up, everybody? We're a little bit in the Halloween spirit. Kind of gave you a little fun, have a little good time tonight. 8:30, let's go. Let's go. Yes. I am Mario, like grown-up Mario. I haven't ate the mushroom already. I don't have the chucking fireballs yet, though. Don't worry. She got a shell on the back. Yoshi. Not me shell. It's her shell. What is up? So, yeah, I got rid of the sideburns and still the Mario stash. All good.
I just can't see.
Yeah, she's like got the nose like hanging down her face. Like, what's up? Oh, it's been an awesome week.
It has.
Yeah, we got a lot to drink. Meow. Yeah, that's what we're going on. So, first off, though, tell us what y'all are drinking while we get set up. Let a few people join us. What's in your glass this evening? Better be something good because we've got blood in one of our glasses. We got, I don't know, some Mario cocktail. No, we don't have Mario cocktail. That wouldn't be cool.
It is red.
I'm not to be confused with Mario Lopez, clearly.
This one is a little strong.
Yeah, it's a little strong.
A little tart. This is a pomegranate whiskey sour.
Yeah.
Which
is intense.
It's supposed to be
water.
Water. I can't get this nose right.
The nose thing is going to be epic for Yoshi, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Yoshi's got the olfactories all up in this hizzy.
This is supposed to be witch's blood, is what it said.
It is tort. I got to take one of these gloves off to drink right now, so you only get Mario with one hand.
So
but it's the right hand.
I can't.
John Cena? That's a whole different costume. All right.
Poor Yoshi.
Yoshi!
But so, witch's blood is, it's a take on a whiskey sour, and it's really tart. So it is, and it says it's supposed to make 2 cocktails, so I followed the recipe.
I'm doing what Yoshi does with his tongue. Really? Wow.
I haven't even, I take a sip.
Yikes.
It is 4 ounces.
You got to like pomegranate. A lot.
4 ounces. Okay, this might come off sooner than I thought.
Stop it. You got to game it up at least for the first half. Here, let's fix your head.
That's not.
There we go. You're good now. Look, they can see your face.
Okay.
What happened to Sid? Yeah, I know. Sid kind of went away. Starting off with festive smoke wagon Halloween straight bourbon whiskey.
Oh, nice. I like it.
Yeah. I got that experimental rye this week and got into it. We'll be doing a review on that soon.
Nice. So cocktail real quick, since we do like to go back to cocktails from time to time. I'll put the glove
back on while you talk.
This is 4 ounces of Old Forester. It is 2 ounces of freshly squeezed lemon juice. 2 ounces.
Don't look at me. I didn't make it. I have no idea.
2 ounces of pure pomegranate juice, and then 3/4 tablespoon of grenadine.
It is mouth-puckeringly sour. So if you like that, witch's blood must be.
So cheers.
Mouth-puckeringly sour. Cheers. I'll take one more drink.
I mean, as it says, it doesn't get as bad.
When you have to say as bad, it's kind of one of those things. Yoshi, your head is just tilting. It's all good. There you go. You don't need to see it. I know, right? Well, we kind of thought that was going to be a problem, so...
Yoshi!
Or what, did it bark or something?
It makes it... The dinosaur, he makes grunting noises.
Yeah. And then she turns to me before the stream. She goes, didn't Mario ride Yoshi in one of the videos? I said, we're not going there. We'll bring it up, and we're not going any further than that, okay? Not going to happen. Mario. It's me, Mario.
So,
anybody else dressing up this weekend to either pass out candy with kiddos or just because you like to dress up or you're going to a party? Let us know down in the comments. This is even creepier with white gloves.
Yeah, give us a thumbs up. If you haven't yet subscribed, hit that subscribe button. And then, of course, we love comments.
Call me Luigi for all your plumbing needs.
Because that's how... Yeah, I just didn't want to be Luigi.
Yeah, she didn't. And Cookie Monster kind of died on the vine just because I don't think anybody wants to sit here and watch me open and close a mouth all night. Although maybe you do. It's kind of what I do anyway. So we might be used to that. I don't know.
I like Mario.
Yeah, Mario fit. Like the more I kind of looked at it, I'm like, if I shave, pork slices will be off and whiskey glass will be full.
Nice.
Okay, fair enough. Ah, goodness gracious. So you have a second cocktail. We doing that now or are we waiting?
Do you want to do it now? We can.
No, we don't have to. It's fine.
It's basically an apple martini.
I still only know that there's water in Jeremy's glass.
Water.
And I know Joe has Smoke Wagon. I don't know what Glenn Roberts has in his glass, and don't know what Katie Harrington Williams has in her glass yet. So, and anyone else out there for that matter.
Hopefully it's green.
Hopefully it's green for Yoshi or red for Mario. Team red, right? Not team green.
Team go.
Did you say gringo?
Gringo.
At any rate, we also have some whiskeys we'll get into here in a few minutes. Don't worry about that part. So, it's been a pretty awesome week. We are about to hit some big milestones on the channel. So, you'll see that the next week, hopefully. We'll do a celebration, possibly a giveaway. So, Alan 8, if you know, you know. Yeah, that's soda from Kentucky. Oh, look at us getting fancy over here. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that one's kind of full. You want to swap?
I'm sure, because I'm not drinking all this. I'd like to be functional in the morning.
I have a function tomorrow.
Yeah.
I've got to be functional.
Pinky's
I keep
out.
moving him the wrong
This
way.
is like Yoshi's color. Like it really is. What's up, Nick? Cheers. Okay, that smells like a Jolly Rancher.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's on point. That's
Ew.
really good.
I did good.
Compared to the other one, yeah, that one's light years better. It's got a little bit of bite to it alcohol-wise, but it's pretty damn good.
I could take a little more sour in it.
Joe,
but
I'd be happy to do 2 milestones this week if we can drum up 25 people on the stream at one time.
Let's do it.
Cody loves the costumes. Hi, Cody.
Does that mean we have to be kid-friendly now?
No, we don't.
Okay.
Has Cody heard curse words, Nick?
Oh, look. When I turn that way, I can see my spikes.
You can see your spikes, yes. What was that?
I was making my Yoshi sounds.
I can do this one because I can hold the stem with my Mario. Mario.
I keep wanting. Okay, that way. I'm crooked.
Who knew Yoshi was so high maintenance? Who knew?
I mean, it is me.
Who knew? Oh, Mario's got his pinky out. He's a plumber and all, but he's got his pinky out. I'm just saying.
Why was he a plumber? Because he goes down pipes?
He was a plumber before he went to save Princess.
And it's Princess Toadstool, right?
It is Princess Toadstool. And he has to fight Bowser in the OG.
In the OG.
In the OG game. Like all these other games since then, who knows what's happened. I know he's like gotten a beaver tail and wings and he can fly and stuff.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, that's Mario Bros. 3. And then he can swim. And I don't know, a whole bunch of stuff. But it's a mess. So, yeah. But so what's Cody going to be? What's Nick going to be, more importantly, for Halloween? That's the question I've got. And Nick, what are you drinking? I can tell it's bothering her. I think it's coming off at some point here, that Yoshi head.
I don't know that it's going to last an hour.
Yoshi! But yeah, this is delicious.
It's not so much the head. It's, I don't know how men wear bow ties.
This is delicious. We don't. How long have you been married? I think you should know the required maintenance by now. How long have you been married, dear?
A long time.
A long time. You hear that? That's a great answer. But if you must know, it'll be coming on 19 years. So that's a solid cocktail right there.
That is a solid.
Elmo and Oscar. See, if I would have been Sea Monster, it would have been cool.
It would have. But I don't know which Sesame Street character I wanted to be. So I think that was more of it. And I thought just wearing a blue t-shirt with his face on it was kind of generic.
Yeah, so we backed off the Cookie Monster idea because it was just like...
Hence he wears his red shirt and a hat. So...
I have gloves and I shaved. That counts.
Yeah, but...
Is that not a lot better than you expected of me?
You did good.
Thank you.
I'm proud of you.
Yeah, there we go. Mom is Cookie Monster. C is for cookie. See, we can still do that.
We can.
Yeah. All right. This is delicious. The first one, not so much a fan of. Just too tart.
It just needed a little work. Maybe if it was cherry versus pomegranate. I was gonna get cherry juice instead. Are we singing now?
Yeah.
Do
da da doot.
Do da da doot.
Do da da doot.
What is that?
I'm assuming it's something Mario Brothers, but I'm not quite putting it together because I don't know the melody in my head.
Do.
We had that earlier. Sarah was going to play that for you all, but then I'm like, we're going to get a copyright strike and get...
Well, if I'm singing it, does it count?
No.
Okay.
At this point, we're what? Almost 10 minutes in? Are we somewhere? What time is it? Oh, yeah, we're 10 minutes in. We can say the F-bomb. We can do whatever we want. Victor's right. All right. I feel weird being Mario drinking a cocktail. Mario would not be doing this, would he?
If anything, Mario would be drinking that.
Yeah, that's true. It's a sour apple. No, that's really bad.
that was really bad.
It's a sour apple. I don't know. The more I try Mario, the worse I am. It's all good. At any rate, so we also have, as you saw probably in the picture, what was that?
I hit the mic.
Why'd you do that?
Because
He is Italian. Well, not according to Chris Pratt, if you watch the trailer for the new Mario Brothers. A little pissed off about that.
It's
weighing up 1710. Ooh.
This. Okay.
I realized that could have been Wario also, which could have been just as fun. But where are the giant mushrooms? They're outside with our iguana. That's where they are.
We have a giant iguana.
All right, first curse word. So if you do have kids around, we have a fucking 4-foot iguana now in our neighborhood somehow. All of a sudden. And it's hunting my ducks. Green iguana.
So
my kid, James, holds the records at 3. Yeah. Well, his were flips, actually. So that true.
This thing is creepy looking and needs to go somewhere.
It really is. And they're supposed to be herbivores and only potentially eat meat if they're like captive and given it, or they've been seen eating dead fish in Miami before. We know they like to torment small animals, whether they actually bite them and try to kill them or not. Generally not, but we do have a little 9-pound dog, and we're kind of like, she is old.
She's not 9 pounds anymore.
Yeah, she's more like 8 probably. But
real quick, this is just a classic martini. It is just Tito.
You better just stop. Not gonna find that in our pool.
We better not find that shit in our pool.
They do swim really well.
So yeah, just Tito's and sour apple. What is it called, babe? De Kuiper?
De Kuiper, yeah.
No. Sour apple schnapps.
Same thing. It's basically
and then I put a couple squirts of what do we use in our old fashioned shit? Simple syrup.
Yeah. Yeah, it is, Joe. They are invasive. You are allowed to shoot them. We actually haven't seen it. We've had neighbors tell us it's on the bank by our house. We live near the neighborhood retention pond thing. I don't know. It is what it is. I mean, I know they're more scared of humans than anything. So if they see us out there, they're not going to come anywhere near it. It can get through our fence. It's a simple decorative fence. But whatever. It's just kind of a shock to see. You are right. And then when you Google stuff, yeah, this dude's pretty big. You think it's a gator just off that picture?
It's not around focus.
If you send it to me, I can probably get it up here for them to see.
Well, you have it. It's in your...
Yeah, I just don't want to take a minute to get it up. If there's a minute, we'll do that. Need a machete? So you remember Matt Baxter's iguana? This thing is twice that size.
It's huge.
So I don't think I want to approach that dude.
His hair looks like a palm frond.
Yoshi an iguana? I don't know.
I'm a dinosaur.
Maybe that's why this iguana showed up.
Maybe.
Good call, Joe. Good call. Good call.
Push that shit back.
Push that back.
Whoa.
I know. I blew the screen up. Blow it up.
Blow it up.
But yeah.
I can see the whole world just got a little brighter when I pushed this back.
Yeah, you got like a little shadow hanging down. Oh, geez, oh, Pete. All right, so we do have some whiskey.
We do.
We will bring that up. So you guys probably saw and thought a couple of these whiskeys, what the heck? Went home, that damn thing on our couch. Yeah, at Baxter's. Yeah. Imagine that thing like twice as big and just like smoking a cigarette on your back porch. I don't know. It might smoke a cigarette or cigar. So you probably saw our post. You probably saw what we're drinking and wonder about the tie-ins. Well, we tried to figure out stuff that was spooky. Had we known this word, we learned a word last night. We learned a word. Had we known spoopy,
Oh, Spoopy.
We would have
Yeah.
done Spoopy because that's more our style.
Yeah.
But we
I was
didn't
like,
know
what's
that. so
Spoopy?
Spoopy. Spoopy. It has nothing to do with stuff that comes out of that end. So we said Spooky. I said, what bottles do I have that have some sort of imagery on it? Do I have whatever? First one that came to mind is an Irish whiskey, the Sexton. I actually pulled a picture of this on the screen, so we'll pull that one up real quick and show it to you guys. And you'll see we have a little
skeleton
and top hat. And I don't know, it's an Irish whiskey. It's made by the same distillery. Same distillery that makes Bushmills, and then they make 10 Cup whiskey here. So same distillery.
Oh, okay.
Same company.
Oh, that's cool.
I did not know that until like 5 minutes before the show.
Okay.
So at any rate,
10 Cup is usually your guys' like startup.
10 Cup is our startup warm up before we record.
Drink.
Yes. So right, I need to get that iguana like drinking some whiskey, like I don't know, or Malort. That would be amazing.
That would be pretty funny.
Malort. Oh, how Florida man would that be? Florida man gets iguana to drink Malort. Pardon me.
We're just gonna put some Malort out for it.
We'll see if it goes away. Who knows? Or if we find a bunch of animals like Snow White just all around us. Is this McCutcheon approved? I think it is. I do. Whoa, what are you doing there? All right. So anyway, back to the Sexton.
My cocktail.
Sexton is an Irish whiskey. The tie-in here is that do you guys, I don't know, have you heard the term Sexton before? And it's nothing like it sounds if you have a dirty mind. So just keep your mind all together. Probably not. Tell me if you have, if you know what it is. If you don't.
Yes. Do you know what a sexton is?
We're waiting.
This could be our Trivial Pursuit.
Yeah, we decided to back off the game for tonight. We know we told you guys last week we'd probably have a game. And when we realized we were going to be dressing up and doing a little Halloween themed stuff, kind of, we were like, meh. And I'm boring her, apparently. You know, Yoshi's just like, screw it. I'm going to yawn right in the middle.
Sleep, sleep. Sleep, sleep.
It's a sailing tool. Well, it may be. Maybe. That may be another alternate. They're not seeing this, so just, you know. But a sexton is actually a church officer or employee who takes care of church property and performs minor duties. Now, here's the kicker for me. When they actually talk about this is per Merriam-Webster, so just those people that make those printed books with a lot of letters in them.
A lot of words.
And such as ringing the bell for services or digging graves.
Digging graves. So
I'm really not sure how those. Yep, there you go, Nick. Person looks after a church. So I'm really not sure how ringing a bell and digging a grave. But the whole point is when you look into it a little further, it is they were the people that were responsible for any task that had any sort of sacred meaning. So obviously, ringing the bell to church service has meaning.
that's what I did.
Young Sheldon for the win.
I mean, I wasn't a sexton. I was an acolyte.
Acolyte? Yeah, but that's entirely different. Like in theory, the person that showed you how to properly carry the candle up and all that would have been a sexton at the church.
Oh.
If they were actually a member of the church that was given that role.
Sure. Okay.
You were thinking sextant. That's okay. At least you kept your mind very straight. Thank you, Joe. I appreciate that.
With these gloves.
So, well, yeah, the gloves are kind of a little annoying, but it's okay. You know, that's how I check my fireballs without burning my hands. All right. I get the stars.
Isn't it like fire in your ass? I mean, that's pretty much what you have, right? Like, I mean, no, he throws.
So he actually changed to a white overalls with like brown shirt when he got the fireball chucking. Yeah, but then he got a star. He did catch,
and then you get to jump,
and then you're invincible. Which you know, I mean, that would be amazing, right? So, single malt, Irish. Cheers.
Cheers.
Obviously, thinking single malt, you're going to think you're going to get a lot different notes than you get with American whiskey.
Oh wow,
she got no wow on that one. What do you get?
It smells like the dead.
Smells like the dead. I don't know what to do with that, people. You're going to have to help on that one. I got no idea what to do with that one. How many dead people have you been around?
I mean, not a lot.
Not a lot. Apparently, there's some things I need to know. Yikes. I'm blinking twice, people.
I'm not smothering you yet.
You heard it. It's forever on YouTube. Not smothering you yet. See? Oh, goodness gracious.
I get
weird to pick apart. Sure.
Yeah.
You're not used to all that.
It's like very malty.
That it is. You are correct.
Oh, here.
Victor's
Here, Yoshi.
Barrel strength. Oh.
Yoshi, what do you smell?
You got a little soft focus around Yoshi's nose there. Switching to Victor's whiskey.
I just get malt. I feel like it just smells like you're brewing a beer.
Yeah, I would tell you there's a lot of that in there. I also sort of get that's interesting. On to EC18.
What does that mean?
He's on to Elijah Craig.
No.
It just was so it brings up and tells me the signal strength. I felt the signal strength was good, but just not perfect. So when you get past that malty funkiness, there's a little bit of chocolate in there.
I hope it drinks better than it smells.
It will. Maybe. Man. Love it. Bitter coffee?
Yes.
Like almost Cuban, really bitter?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Like not good coffee.
There's a little bit of sweetness too.
A slight. I apologize if you're watching this and this is yours. It's just not my go-to.
What do you mean? I don't think this is anybody's on here. It's mine.
Well, I mean, like if the people that make it, like the distillery, were to ever watch this, I apologize.
Oh no, they know not everyone likes single malt.
Now I get lots of coffee. Lots of coffee on the back, on the finish. I mean, that part's good. And it's really hard to drink. Just so you know.
You want your shell off?
Yes, please.
Lift your arm.
Oh. I feel like I've been freed.
So there's her shell, everyone. She's molting, apparently. That's great.
I mean, we lasted 30 minutes.
I'm still in full costume. I don't know about you.
I just feel better. I don't.
Oh, second sip is a ton better.
Okay.
So
I trust you.
Yeah. What do you think of the EC18, Nick? Have you got into it yet?
His head.
I know it's kind of hard.
Crooked.
It really is. Just tells you it's throw it backwards. He meant just like toss it.
Oh, that would no. I would have gotten in trouble.
Well, I mean.
Oh, but Yoshi. No, who's the one that takes the shell off and throws it?
When you jump on the Koopas.
Oh, that's true. Okay.
Yeah. I'm surprised I remember this many names of Mario characters and shit. Like, seriously, you gotta be kidding me. I don't remember that much. But we skipped over some stuff earlier. So, like, we did say, like, big channel milestone. So, Joe, yes, if we get to 25, that could be a big milestone where we do Malort, because apparently that's entertaining. But another milestone is we will have a video this week. I think it's going under YouTube audit because they just do audits for whatever reason at certain videos to make sure everything is authentic on it. We'll have our first video with 1,000 views this week.
That's really exciting.
So that is, as a content creator, that is amazing.
So if you have yet to watch the Bulleitt,
don't tell them which one it is.
Go watch it.
Go watch it because duplications may not count. So all it takes is a taste of Irish whiskey and her clothes fall off.
Well, if you know that song Tequila, well, it's obviously not right.
If she has a shell, then she comes out of her shell, nothing else. So that's also worth a Malort shot. Well, it hasn't happened yet. So, and what I have been reading is sometimes YouTube, like I was saying, does audits, so they freeze your numbers. So even if you were to go watch it right now, I probably wouldn't see it while we're on the stream. So it's my audio.
I just need to freaking forget about the head and just.
Yeah, just forget about it. Forget about it.
Now
you can lean back because you don't have a shell. There you go. Now you're in focus. Good stuff. All right, so you ready for a second drink? You're done with this, yeah?
I didn't realize realize.
Yeah. We're there, huh?
No, we're not there. I'm not even close to
Let me
there.
get this out of the way.
Yeah, please don't break my martini glasses.
Get this out of the way.
What do you have?
I don't know.
You got Yoshi on you.
I got Yoshi on me.
Here, I'll take it.
Next Friday. Yes, Joe. If we hit 1,000 that video, I'll do a alert shot next Friday. But it's subject to apparently a YouTube audit. And that happened. That's normal. So that'll be amazing. And then if we do that, we're going to do a giveaway. So you'll be the first ones to know about that. It'll be an Instagram giveaway. Once that posts as well. So that was the point I brought it up. Is you guys get a sneak preview of that's what's happening. I don't know why I bothered to put the gloves back on, to be honest with you. Our second whiskey. Whiskey.
I'm excited about this one.
So on the front, it looks like an unassuming Bulleitt barrel pick.
Oh, we did.
Joe says fingers crossed. Yes.
We did try to find T-Rex costumes.
We did try to find T-Rex, by the way. Yes, that is correct.
Because this one over here apparently doesn't have good arms.
We did look for head T-Rex.
He was gonna be the T-Rex,
and I was gonna get trash pickers.
I was gonna do I was gonna be
T-Rex with trash pickers rules the world.
I was gonna be the what is it, like a jungle person?
Tour guide,
a tour guide.
Irwin,
yeah, something like that.
Crikey!
Okay, back to the bourbon.
So Bulleitt, for those who don't know, their picks are generally pretty awesome. I know a lot of people bash on Bulleitt, although the funny part about Bulleitt, to be honest with you, is in the United States domestically, they are the #1 selling brand. I know people would be like, Jack, Jim, all this stuff. No. Bulleitt bourbon is the #1 selling brand according to some of the more recent studies, some of the more recent numbers that have come out for Q3. And I think a lot of people find that hard to believe, but not really. Diageo is a huge brand. They've got a ton of power behind them. They're going to market this product. They market it on all bar-related type stuff. It's a mixer. Terrible bottle placement, now that you mention it. Hey, listen, I didn't do it. Much better job, Sarah. Oh.
Okay, I thought you were talking about me.
Yeah, well, it's fine. So this is actually Bulleitt 12. This is a 12-year single barrel pick. It's out of our friend's shop in Jersey. And the thing about these picks, this is why even the 10-year Bulleitt you can find on the shelf generally is a lot different, and a lot of people say a lot better than just the regular Bulleitt you're going to find. The reason a lot of people believe that's the truth is because it was actually distilled at Four Roses facility. Doesn't mean they were using Four Roses mash bills. There is some misconceptions out there. But it was believed that there were some cooperage that was using their yeast strains potentially as well. Can't be confirmed. So I get it. It was a T-Rex. So this particular one, being a 12-year, is called Silver Bulleitt. And there, you probably can't see it. No, it's right there. It's not going to focus because autofocus is not on. But it's called Silver Bulleitt, which, as most of you guys know, 1985 werewolf horror film, Silver Bulleitt. If I recall the plot correctly, it was the town was wondering why people were getting murdered. They all went out. A few of them went out to hunt. They didn't come back. And then a boy in a wheelchair figured out it was a werewolf somehow. And they trapped the werewolf and killed it. I think. I saw it once, and I was like little, and I was like,
that's all about this bullet?
Well, so Silver Bulleitt, which is what they're trying to mimic here, essentially.
Oh.
So yes, that's the tie-in for this one. The last one probably has the best story in terms of why it got selected. But we thought we'd go back to this one. Plus, it's a favorite of ours.
It is it's so good.
And to be honest with you, it is unlike any other Bulleitt whiskey I ever have. So I was trying to say, I'll look up these for $60 every day, all day. We have the 10-year and the 12-year. And when you go anywhere, these picks by Bulleitt, when they're single barrel store picks, are generally pretty good, if not phenomenal, especially for that price point. So don't sleep on those. That's basically what I was saying. It's pretty much a Silver Bulleitt. And 12-year with a yield of 156 bottles, that's pretty damn good. So what do you think? Give us a nosening.
It is pretty alcohol-y, like ethanol-y.
Alcohol-y? All right. I'm having trouble putting my gloves on.
You're putting them back on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want people to join too. Oh, it's got beautiful sweetness to it, though.
A really good sweetness. With like some butterscotch notes.
Good call. All right.
Like A little burnt butterscotch. Like not bad burnt, but like baking butterscotch.
With you? All right. I'm not screwing around tonight. I'm tasting this one. Right
Tasting it.
Yeah. You should do it again. Watch no Yoshi's head when you do that. Yoshi's like delayed. It like does it right after you do it. I don't know why Mario and Yoshi are headbanging all of a sudden, but Yoshi's like, what?
He's just crooked.
What?
I don't think I am, but I think he is.
Yeah, he is definitely leaning. The more you drink, the more Yoshi kind of just goes.
See, well, and it's because I'm right-handed, so I like go to lean, but like he needs to come this way.
You are mashing Yoshi's nose.
His poor nose.
I know, right?
I don't even want to see my hair under here.
Oh, goodness gracious. Let's get into the tasting. Pinky's out. All right. It's been a few minutes. We've heard people talking. You've heard us talking, I'm sorry. I know there's been more things poured. We have growing. It's 9 o'clock, so we see more people join us at 9 o'clock. Thank you, just joined. What you missed was it's me, Mario, and
Yoshi.
And we're here having a great time tonight. So we have already had a couple of cocktails, sips of cocktails. We don't want to get totally toasty. And this is very difficult with these gloves to do anything like that. And also the Sexton Irish whiskey. And now we're on to Bulleitt 12 years. So you didn't miss much.
Nope.
And this is straight vodka that I'm drinking out of this container.
Damn, this is good.
She's going back to the cocktail. The green Yoshi cocktail, of course, right? Because the blue.
The red ones wasn't.
The red Mario, not so good. At any rate, this thing is delicious. And when I get a second sip of it, just wonderful. I love the oak on it. I love that there is a little bit of spiciness to it, but not like a huge rye spice. I don't think it's a high rye Nashville. I think it's low rye, if I'm not mistaken. Low rye recipe. So Bulleitt back in the day had 2 recipes.
So good.
And so it's really nice. You get some of that beautiful caramel butterscotchy notes coming through. And picking up on almost like a little bit of dryness from the oak, which doesn't bother me too much at the back of the palate.
I get a slight, and I don't know if it's everything that we've drank, but I get a slight floral.
Oh, that's an interesting note.
But again, I don't know if that's because of everything that
What's up, Mendoza?
That we've had this evening. So let me rinse and see. Like,
no, you're not wrong. There definitely is like something there it's got not a full fruit sweetness. So I'll go with you there.
I didn't say fruit. I said floral.
Not a full fruit, so it's got to be florally.
Oh, okay.
Mario. At any rate, got another sip. Let's do this. Let's do it. Oh, man.
Yeah, still so butter. It is like straight butterscotch on the nose to me.
It's delicious. This is one that's just a nice sipper. I have a backup bottle of this. I don't know if they still have any up there, but if they do, I might still. New Riff Malted Rye. All right. I really need to know your opinion on that one. I have not opened it yet. We had kicked around doing it on the channel for review. I'm just trying to keep some whiskey back that I can enjoy personally without actually having to record it. So we didn't. But I need to know your opinion on that one because it's curious. I haven't opened the bottle yet. So happy to know on that one.
This is yummy.
I agree. That is yummy.
It's definitely changed since the bottle has aged, though.
Yeah, and I think one reason for that is because Joe enjoys New Riff Malted Rye. One reason for that is because, unfortunately, they use too small cork. Slightly. So
I was gonna say it's like it didn't like come on or off.
It's your favorite rye so far. Well, that's pretty good compliments. I liked the Balboa rye they did. Is it anything like that at all? If you've had that, I have not. I've only had the Balboa between those two, and then I saw they dropped 2 new bourbons today into their club. One of them is using a crystal malt brewers more that you'd see more in a beer brewing malt. So that sounds really interesting. So.
In other news, you co-hosted on another channel this week.
It was last week.
I thought that was the episode went up on Monday this week.
I thought it was last week.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Yes. So I did join Derek. Derek was the guy that stepped in for Sarah the one night for Whiskey Straight Up. I stepped in there. We had Redwood Empire. He got a media sample of the cast strength stuff.
Which released today. That also sold out today.
Released it was pre-orders today.
Okay. And
then some retailers in that region got it. Surprise, it's freaking really good. So, if you like Redwood Empire, you're gonna love the cast strength stuff. It's just a no-brainer, period.
Redwood's good.
Unfortunately, what I understand is for anybody here in Florida that's watching, which is a lot of you, very slim, if any, we get down here. You're gonna have to track it down through some other means, more than likely. Now on to the Michter's Barrel Strength Fort Nelson. We could not do. We thought about picking that up in the gift shop, and we just didn't. We want to do our barrel your own, but they weren't doing them that day. So I appreciate it, man. Appreciate it, Nick. Yeah, that was a fun episodes. We have we have taken a different approach that we're going to start doing with some of the newer videos, and you might have seen it with the EC18 and with the other ones. And we're going to try to do less fresh cracks on the screen. We're going to make fun of each other. Those kind of cracks. That's a given. We're going to try and do less fresh bottle cracks on the screen so that we actually can have some ideas of what we're thinking about the product before we come on stream, before we come in, and then make it more about that more streamlined content for you guys. We love our first impressions on things, but what we found is we'll take a first impression and we'll tell you guys purchase, pour, or pass. And next thing you know, Sarah hears us out in the room where there's like a little bit left in the glass. You're drinking, you're like, oh my gosh, 30 minutes later. And, it's just with fresh bottle cracks and with some of these things, we would like to bring it to you guys. So if we do a fresh bottle crack for something, we will actually be doing something really cool to follow it up in some period of time after that. So you guys get the idea of what's going on. Thanks, Nat. What's up? Mario.
I took my shell off. She
molted.
It was totally a little restricting.
Yeah, and Joe, that's the real challenge we're finding is, we're out here putting out the content and telling them, we always try to at least tell people, hey, we just opened this bottle, right. Because, and you can start to get a feel over time, like which way a bottle's gonna go if it's on the fence up front, but we don't know fully. Nobody knows that 100%.
Like this was typically my go-to bottle. Like if I wasn't on stream at the end of the night when Nathan was done, he would come and say, hey, do you want me to pour you anything on the way out? And this was the one my go-to. Right now, like I think I would probably take this because if a bottle gets down so far, we put it in a different bar, and we just use it for other just kind of sipping versus
or it might even get put in the old-fashioned stash.
Right.
Just the facts, ma'am. Just the facts.
You should put us on the big screen. I'm just kidding. But I'm thinking that we might want to open the new bottle and put this one. It's still really good.
Opened, this was way sweeter.
And a little spicier. Because
that's a spicy meatball.
It's a spicy meatball.
No. Mario says that, not Yoshi.
Yoshi meatball. I don't know. You got me flustered. Because I was talking yours.
Sad Yoshi. I'm sorry. Mario, sorry. He did not mean to make a Yoshi. I don't know how to talk Mario, clearly. Other than it's me, Mario. That's all I got. I'm a one-trick pony. Nat, we love it. Hack the TVs, Nat. Hack them.
Hack them. Are you going to be up there tomorrow? Because there is, if you are local to Florida or local to us, Corporate Ladder has a huge event tomorrow, which is Long Live the Horror. And they have 6 beer releases tomorrow, I think.
Something like that. They actually went live on Osner tonight, so.
I thought that was an accident.
Oh, it was Osner. They're all Osner. They were going to do them all Osner from the very beginning.
Oh, okay.
They didn't want to have the whole event going and then try to do, you're dressing up too. Woohoo. I'm so saddened to hear that. Well, the day I got bomb burgers the day I went too, so I wasn't totally disappointed. So,
but yes, if you I have an event tomorrow from 11 to 4. We're going to come and take a quick little maybe snooze, get something to eat. 7-ish.
Yeah, for a few hours.
And so
come to Corporate Ladder if you're bored.
Definitely come to Corporate Ladder. They're really excited about quite a few of their beers. And yeah.
I miss Foy's. So Nick is one of our buddies from Ohio. Foy's is in Fairborn, Ohio, which is essentially where Wright Pat Air Force Base is. If you guys have heard of that, then you know, okay, whatever. It's essentially a military little town. But they have the cutest little downtown strip.
They do.
And 5 or 6 or maybe more of the units have been taken over by a Halloween shop full-time year-round.
Yeah.
None of the spirit Halloween bullshit.
No, it is
whatever. It is full-on
Halloween.
Costumes, horror, year-round. I think they even have a house,
haunted house.
They run. That haunted house might be seasonal. Could be wrong about that.
Did you know that our...
Love you guys, Nat. See you tomorrow.
Love you. Did you know that our car wash in front of Detweiler's is doing a haunted car wash?
Well, that's cool. No bones about it.
I was like, that's kind of cool, but I'm not sure. Like, do you get your car washed while you do it? Like, you actually just drive through it, but it's like a car wash is short, and it's $25. So I don't know.
Yeah, you're just gonna have to come spend the night, Joe. Like, not like that, platonic, totally, entirely, but bring Sarah, of course.
I'm doing it on a Saturday. I think my craft night's gonna be a Saturday.
Yes, so car wash sounds cool.
That way.
But back to the wrapping up the Foy's thing. The Foy's is awesome. It's called Foy's. So if you're ever in Fairborn, Ohio, near Dayton, Ohio, definitely go check out Main Street Fairborn. It's awesome. Foy's is year round. They have all the costumes and stuff. But this time of year, they really amp it up. They bring out all the big props and everything. And it's super cool. I think they even do candy pass out too, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't know.
So, but apparently, according to Facebook, you have to be very careful about when you open candy. You might find like a full-size city or something inside your candy.
What?
Head to toe, of course.
What are you talking about? What? With the candy.
So you haven't seen this on Facebook? Where there's memes like, make sure you check your kid's candy this year. You might find. And there's like a picture of Hunter Biden on a broken open candy bar. Yeah. It's just dumb. It's like the Halloween costume. It's like, hey.
Florida man.
Yeah, Florida man got an iguana, give him a lure in their backyard.
You need to make that one.
That would be pretty cool, actually. Look at my pet iguana. It's sweet. I don't know why that's Florida man voice. Look at my pet iguana. It's sweet.
But yes, I definitely would like to revisit a fresh bottle of this.
Yeah, I think so. I think you're right. Maybe after 1 or 2 more pours, because we're barely past halfway on that bad boy.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, they lost? Oh, dude, that sucks.
Serious? Man, they have fallen apart.
There goes Coach Mukes. Bye. Not doing the car wash. No way in hell I'll lock myself in a car with clowns looking at me. Nope. Hey, Katie, if you drive in Florida, you're locked in a car with clowns all around you. They're just not dressed up in costumes. Just so you know.
Oh, that's great. Was this the first playoff round?
Yeah, at Fairmont.
Damn, Wayne.
Yeah, party on, Wayne. Not really. Oh, okay. So runner-up, like third place runner-up behind T-Rex. And this costume was, we looked at being Wayne and Garth. We did. So.
We couldn't find the Wayne stuff.
We could not find the Wayne stuff. So
I could find all, because I was going to be Garth and he was going to be Wayne. And like would have been perfect.
Right.
And we couldn't get it. So maybe next year.
I didn't say this to you, but the one thing that jumped in my head was we could have been Michael Myers and Michael Myers.
Are there 2 different ones?
Yeah, there's like the slasher Michael Myers in the horror costume, and then there's Michael Myers, like the guy that's the actor that plays like.
But wouldn't we have had to have a mask on the whole time?
No, because the other Michael Myers is an actor. He does other. Michael Myers is a character. Confusing. I know. Oh, that was pretty good. All right. So the third thing that was scheduled to be on tonight was Old Fowston 1920. And you guys are like, what the heck? That's not spooky at all. But you're wrong. There's more. But you're entirely wrong.
Yes.
Because what a lot of people may not know, or some may know, is that... Oh, here, you do that because you're way better.
Do what? Or am I
show them the bottle. Yeah,
show them the bottle.
What a lot of people are not aware of is there are multiple spots along the Bourbon Trail that are haunted. Multiple. Yeah. Still love my 1920 though. I love my 1910. 1897 is growing on me, as a matter of fact. So you can go look this up anywhere. It's candy bourbon. It really is. A lot of folks, by the way, Joe, it's really funny you bring up that up. I've seen a number of comments that said people dislike this year's birthday bourbon so much they'd rather have 1920. And I just found that hilariously fantastic. So your miles may vary. I have not had this year's birthday bourbon. I probably won't. But yeah, that's a good smell.
That's a good sweet smell.
So when you look up haunted, I think a lot of people are aware that Buffalo Trace is rumored to be haunted. And that one's pretty easy. In fact, the kind of crazy fact about that one is that the Blanton's room, which is a room within their facility, not necessarily like part of the Rick House, whatever. It's like a meeting room that can hold 30 people or so.
Okay.
Is said to be the most haunted spot on the Buffalo Trace campus.
Okay.
So I was like, that's cool, but I didn't think Sarah wanted to open her Blanton's. But we could have opened a Buffalo Trace. That's cool too. And if you're out there, you've been to Buffalo Trace, you know it would be scary as hell to be in a haunted place in the hills out there. You're near not much else, to be really honest with you. So maybe we'll save that for another day.
Okay.
So you read about other places along the Bourbon Trail. It's like kind of cool. We'll get to it. He's
leading
Pump
up.
the brakes. Birthday bourbon, low proof. Which I would agree with you on that. Especially they always do. Look at what happened with Elijah Craig's. Right, they dropped those in proof. I do think it affected flavor, but everyone was like, "I want my Elijah Craig at 130." You're like, well, hey, Elijah Craig barrel proof's in like 118. You're gonna have to deal with it. Same with birthday bourbon. So you come up the trail, you come up from Buffalo Trace, and you go down to Bardstown before we go to Louisville. Makers, another one. People claim the grounds
are haunted
or have some spiritual activity.
At Maker's Mark. Okay.
Not a really big crazy story about it. Just people claim there's obviously old grounds, there's old buildings, there's old stuff.
Okay.
I imagine that you could make that case for a lot of distilleries. Somebody probably says Bulleitt, although I never saw Bulleitt specifically on any of the lists I was reading. But probably the coolest story that struck me when I was reading about it. Okay. Old Forester. And if you know where Old Forester is in the middle of downtown Louisville, you know it's next to the barbecue joint not Doc Swinson's, Doc something.
Mm-hmm.
That property where it's at used to be the Galt House, the original Galt House Hotel. So there were a couple high-profile murders there. One was one of the original Bourbonites. I don't remember the person's name. And they were one of the big bourbon to-dos back in the 1800s and whatnot, and they were just killed there. The other was one of the DuPont family members.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. And so this DuPont family member was Doc Crows. Thank you. I totally forgot. This DuPont family member was absolutely one of the wealthiest people in the town at that point and was just known to be out there and whatever.
And was murdered.
Was murdered by a woman who he claimed to not be the father of her child. And he was murdered in his full suit with his cane, gold-tipped cane.
Oh, wow.
And that is the image many people report seeing walking the street, what is now Main Street, and also in the Old Forester building.
Wow.
And hearing cane taps.
Okay.
And things like that. Yeah. There's a nurse that rolled people to death under the bridge right by there. Not surprising. It makes sense to me. I always thought that was really weird how like everything was only like 1 block from the river. Yeah. But the way they rebuilt things was like, it looked like that was kind of a little shady, used to be a shady alley down to the river.
Yeah.
You know, I was like, oh, interesting.
That's really cool.
But Old Forester, so it's said that there are very, very many signs. In fact, oh, really? Oh, crap.
What?
That is crazy. Yeah, so Louisville.
That's insane.
Louisville and the Bourbon Trail have definite. I mean, actually, Buffalo Trace actually has a haunted tour, but they don't run it year round or very often at all. But so Old Forester, the security guards there, you can go look up the interviews. They tell you there's something virtually every night they cannot explain that's a noise. It's usually around the elevator area. I have no idea if that has any correlation.
Like the main middle elevator?
The main middle elevator,
like the one that you can see the still and everything.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah. And I have no idea. Well, that's the passenger elevator. I don't know if it's the other one, but yes, in that area, because the other elevator is right around the corner.
Okay.
But yeah.
Oh, so the one that we took back by the Rick house.
Yes.
Okay.
But that's not far away at all.
Right.
So I have no idea if this DuPont person was actually killed there, but it's just crazy. Like they're like, we're used to it at this point, but yeah, that's crazy. So just goes to show you, like, Louisville Bourbon Trail has some crazy.
I think that would be fun,
stuff.
like, just to kind of look up and since you've been there twice now, right? Twice, 3 times, 3.
So good.
To do like kind of a haunted trail or a haunted.
It is a thing.
Okay.
So there are tours that will take you on some of just the haunted places. Of course, they want your money. They want to take you to those places. I think it would be amazing to actually potentially stay overnight like Joe and Sarah did. But like if they will let you stay on property at one of the distilleries. Like, let me stay overnight Old Forester. And even if I have to hang out near the guard station.
Oh, I don't think I would sleep.
Yeah. See, he's with us. Or Buffalo Trace, let me sleep near the Blanton's room.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Right? Like,
that would be so much fun. I don't honestly, like I said, I don't think I would sleep, but I think it would be fun.
But see, remember, this isn't surprising though. Like, we had our everybody, you guys have probably seen Ryan on the channel. He did the video with me on the Bookers, the country ham. If you guys know Ryan was the best man at our wedding. I mean, honestly, known Ryan for like 30 years. His family used to own, I think they still do, a farm out in Southeast Ohio. So not necessarily a distilling story, but they took the 2 houses that were on the property and moved one and fused the other one. So there was 2 houses, there used to be just one.
Okay.
And there was a barn. They found one night in the middle of winter, they heard a noise in the house. And they found footsteps leading from the barn to the house in the snow. Yeah. And searched the house high and low. There was no other footsteps. And they claim that I didn't see it myself. They're like, this was just wild. Like, so it's not surprising that any of these places that have any of their own land.
Bigfoot theory, though.
I wonder if Starlight is possibly haunted too. It's out in the middle of nowhere.
It is out in the middle of nowhere.
15 minutes north of Louisville, but it's still middle of nowhere. And yeah, I would love to do that. Like, I want to get 1 or 2 more good. I actually want to start doing the craft distilleries on the trail more than I want to do anything else right now. But I would love to take a 3rd or 4th trip from now and do like a haunted distillery. That'd be pretty awesome. But thought that was a pretty cool story. Didn't know how many of you guys have heard anything about that. But Old Forester, I need to look up and see if any of these societies that go check out paranormal activity have actually been there. I'm sure they have.
It's like straight now.
Yeah, like Yoshi.
You won't stay straight.
But yeah, if it hasn't happened yet, it will happen at some point. But yeah, the history around there is wild. I imagine any city on the river is like that, though. I mean, there's some wild stuff in downtown Dayton, which is not on the Ohio River, but it's on the Great Miami.
Yeah, there's supposedly the Witches' Steps in Huber.
Yeah, there's Cincinnati has some stuff.
Haunted stuff is fun. Like, it creeps me out. Don't get me wrong. I don't know. Haunted houses are just weird to me, but like, and I can't do gruesome and gory. Like, I can't do it. Like, we used to watch, what was it? Like NCIS or whatnot or something like that. One of the CSI shows. CSI. I had a nightmare that Nathan killed somebody, and like full on in my nightmare, like he put their head in a garbage bag and like
a clear plastic bag,
and like you could see their face, like it was so detailed. And from that moment on, I was like, we can't watch any more CSI before we go to bed,
or ever.
Yeah,
yeah, all good. But no, that's the reason why I pulled Old Forester 1920. Now, the other kind of time for 1920 is Galt House actually was closed in 1919. So it was just kind of cool to be like, we have 1920 because it's a year after it closed. So that's story time. I thought it was pretty fun. That was fun kind of getting ready for this show because while we didn't do a full-on haunted show, it definitely was just kind of a fun theme. And this is the reason why we skipped a game tonight.
Yeah, I try, like, I don't know. I'm one of those weird ones. Like, I like either having, like, if it was Halloween or when it's Halloween, like a themed show or costumes, like that's just me. So that's, if it was Nate, he probably would not be in costume. Like,
she made me shave. She tricked me.
Now I miss it.
See?
It's so weird to look at him right now.
I think I look like a fatter shit, name's right on my head.
It's
fatter, younger Gallagher.
Can it come back quickly, please?
Yeah, like Sledge-O-Matic.
Yeah. So, I mean, if you want us to have like themed shows, let us know. I think it's kind of fun and catchy and
go ahead, keep going.
Fun and catchy.
One thing that would help us with games is if you guys do have a sample you'd like us to blind.
Sure. Yep.
We could do that too. We could facilitate that. So
yes, that. And so what, like in the chat with you all, what is your favorite Halloween candy? What is your like go-to, like?
There's wrong answers too, just so you know. There are. I think it got a little echoey. I'm sitting back away from the mic. Sorry, guys.
So yeah, what is your go-to candy? For me, when I was trick-or-treating, I wanted the Reese cups.
Full-size candy bar.
You wanted a full-size we are that house. We don't have kids.
Admittedly, we give the kids an option. If they look at the candy bar, it's like, well, there's some other candies. So.
Yeah. But yes, tell us in your comments, Sour Patch or Snickers. Okay.
Sour Patch.
Candy corn.
I'm with you, dude. I like candy corn.
Really?
I didn't mind if they just dropped it in my bag, just like straight in, like not even bagged up. Like, let's go.
I mean, you could do that back in the day. You can't do that now.
I know. I get that. But
yeah.
We did go trick-or-treating. Gosh, candy corn. Look at that. Oh, we have a bunch of cool people on stream tonight. Clearly. We did go trick-or-treating way back in the day one day, and somebody gave out pennies.
Probably my mom. My mom was known for going into my dad's penny jar. And she would she would put them in stacks of 10 and just drop them in the people's bags. Dad, if you're still on, Mr. Goodbar, if you're still on, definitely like get thumbs up.
Do you see how programmed we are though? Like the answers are like those things. I assume that was the wrong answer, honestly. No, Joe, you're right this time. It's fine. But you see how programmed we are. Look at like how the candy industry has made the minis, and that's what people enjoy. And it may not have been. Like, I don't like Mr. Goodbar. I think Katie's taste is terrible.
You don't like Mr. Goodbar?
I don't mind it. I don't hate it.
That's so strange to me because you love peanut butter. So, and it's just
it's peanut butter.
It's a candy bar with a peanut in it.
It's not a peanut. It's an almond or something.
No, it's a straight peanut.
Is it a peanut?
Yeah.
No, I don't really like it that much. I want peanut butter. I want Reese's.
He's strange.
I mean, why wouldn't you want to go for Reese's?
I mean, I do want the Reese's
cups are the best, period. I mean, the others are great, not except Mr. Goodbar, Katie. So sorry. But she's like, you're a jerk. You're a jerk.
And then I thought about asking Nathan because he did it with, thank you, Katie.
It's Peanut. Is she calling you Peanut?
She might be calling me Peanut.
Peanut.
So when Three Drinks Down was just a straight podcast and not straight on YouTube, I thought it was last year, honestly, but Nate corrected me and said that it was almost 3 years ago.
Why you gotta say it that way? You make me sound like a jerk.
You're a jerk. Jerk.
Look, Mario's dancing too.
That Greg and Nate did. They paired beers with candy bars. Why are you watching your phone?
It's buzzing. So what do you want me to do? Mike Kochman just messaged.
Why isn't he on?
I don't know. Why aren't like a lot of people on? But hey.
But him and Greg, they paired beers with candy, and I kind of wanted to allude to doing the same thing, but he wasn't having pairing beer with or bourbon with candy. So.
No. Which is the thing, though. I mean, honestly, I'm not like totally against it, but I was just like, that's gonna be a little too much if we're gonna try and do white gloves and not drop glasses.
There's something on it.
Yep. And take a glove off. All right, we're gonna probably do one more.
You are. I think I'm gonna finish my cocktail.
Okay, I'm gonna do one more. She's gonna pairing will be fun. Well, we can do it. I didn't mean to be a jerk. I just was like tonight. Pairing wasn't in the cards.
So, if you would like us to pair bourbon with candy, I think it would be fun.
But you have to sing "I Want Candy" in the chat.
Well,
you can sing it too.
Want candy.
Oh, I love that quirk. FAEO2 for me. in the night. Speaking of a beautiful.
You taking the gloves off for this one?
Oh, taking my gloves off. Let's freaking
Can
go.
I take this head off?
Yes, you can.
Are you sure it's only been an hour?
I'm totally fine if you take the head off, dear. It's okay.
I know. The good people probably want him to stay
I'm
on.
going to cut it short here in a little bit anyway. So get comfy. It's fine. It's fine. Look, Katie said, I want candy.
I'll just go like this and you guys can't see me.
Like John Cena. I need to get to Makers and just find a backup bottle of this. Because I've basically been told, like, you show up at Makers and look at Joe. Look at Joe. All right. Then we need to figure that out, apparently. We need to have a Saturday candy and bourbon night.
Maybe we could do it for the holidays. So it would be like peppermints and holiday candy.
Mr. Goodbar.
Mr. Goodbar is not a holiday candy.
Is it not? They give it out at Halloween.
You can do the orange chocolate candy because that's a holiday candy.
Why are we limiting ourselves?
Anyway, we'll figure this
What
out.
about Andy's mints?
Ooh.
Those are your favorites.
Those are my favorites. Those are my stocking every year. Who else is going to put their Christmas tree up on Tuesday?
Oh, yeah. I want to know this now. Like, yes. Who else is going to put their Christmas tree up on Tuesday?
What?
Who else would put their tree up if I went and got down the decorations right now in my garage for her? Yeah, she'd stay up all night tonight.
Yes, I would.
Yep. And put the decorations up.
Yes, I would.
Yeah. But we have to get through Halloween first.
Oh, peppermint's a great way to ruin your palate.
Yeah, that's why I was kind of like, we need to open our minds to other candies. But there was one pairing I saw, peppermint patty. I can't remember what it was because I was reading an article about it. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. I can't. Barry is a fun camera.
Uh-oh.
Wah, wah.
See, when we were in Ohio, I guess actually, even up until last year, our tradition was our tree went up on Thanksgiving because that was my grandfather's tradition with me. And then last year, I just couldn't take it anymore. And I went to him on, I think it was on Halloween morning, like on October 31st. And I was like, babe.
Well, you know what it is? Neither of us had seen Nightmare Before Christmas until the year prior.
Yeah, that's true.
And I think you just got in that spirit. You're like, I'm Jack Skellington. We're going to do this on Halloween the day after. We're going to put Christmas.
This is Halloween. This is Halloween. Santa Claus.
We could see that was it was a brief moment where like we should do Night Before Christmas.
Yeah, there was.
Yeah. At any rate, I think tonight is just no after party night either. We will be back next week. Yeah. But tonight's probably just a short night. Honestly, we have a long day tomorrow and a long day Sunday. So all that said, we wish you all happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Yes. And
happy Halloween.
Oh, yeah. We had that candy dish where like the hand would come down if you reached in. Happy Halloween. Trick or treat. All that said, we can't say we appreciate you guys enough. So thank you. Be back next Friday, absolutely with no costumes on, more than likely. Can't promise, but more than likely. And be safe, have fun, do both if you can.
Be kind to yourself.
Kind to yourself.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.